Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel, The Pavilion Gamer. Ngayon ay pagpatuloy na natin uli ang quest natin sa paghahanap dito kay Siri. So, dito tayo ngayon sa tower na kung saan binigyan tayo ng isang misyon ni Kira Metz na hanapin ang curse, kung anong nagkukos ng curse dito sa lugar na to, sa Isle, Fight Isle. So nung nakaraang episode guys, naalala nyo na kailangan natin kumuha ng mga makakasama sa paglaban sa Wild Hunt. So nakuha na natin si Vernon Roche, si Tris, natulungan na rin natin at pumayag na siya. Ngayon naman, itong si Kira Metz.
Where are you? Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory across the floor. More dragged
So
from
ayan.
one wall to the other.
So pinapunta tayo dito ni Kira Metz para isolve itong curse dito. At pag nakita natin, nabuksan na natin yung pinto. Tingin ko hidden to guarded na place dito sa tower. Nandito na siguro yung makikita nating solusyon. Yung mga ghost guys. Tower full of mice.
Pretty well equipped too.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
Don't be afraid. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Major's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No! They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
What kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms. Tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned? That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats. Everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a wraith?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Grail? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the Isle. As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Fine, I'll talk to Graham. Where will I find him?
He lives in the village on the lakeshore, yet... What if he's forgotten me?
If he loved you, he'll remember, and want to help.
He said he would always love me. Go to him. Make haste, please.
Ayan, isa palang multo, ghost ang nagkukos ng isang curse dito sa lugar na to o sumpa. Kailangan lang natin siyang bigyan ng magandang living para mapayapa na yung kanyang kaluluwa. So, ang sabi niya, kailangan puntahan natin yung kanyang dating kasintahan na si Graham. Tapos, kausapin natin at dapat mapaliwanag niya kung bakit iniwan niya si Annabelle nung time na yon. Kasi sa pagkakakwento ni Annabelle uminom siya ng parang sleeping potion, guys, at hindi siya, nung nagising siya, hindi pa tumatalab yung ibig sabihin hindi pa siya fully na nakaka-recover, hindi siya makagalaw. So nangyari, kinain siya ng buhay ng mga daga dito sa sa tower na to. Kasi nung nagising siya, lahat ng mga kasama niya dito wala na, namatay na. Okay, hanapin natin dito yung saan ba yung palabas dito? Labas na tayo. Punta na tayo dun kay Graham. At tingin ko tingnan muna natin sa mapa. Nasaan kaya yung dito? Ano kayang fast travel ba tayo? Yan natin sa mapa kung saan. Ayun, sa kabila siya, isla. So, sasakay tayo ng bangka. At natin, puntahan natin siya. Siya nakatira. Comment lang kayo mga chong, mga guys, at yung sasagutin ang inyong mga katanungan kung meron man. Ay, kalaban. Hindi talaga natin maiiwasan yung mga kalaban na sa mga dinadaanan natin, mga ka-gamers. Asan na? Ayun, ako, lumagpas tayo dun sa, dapat dito tayo Halagpasan natin yung bangka. So, babalik tayo. I-set ko lang sa ard. Paborito ko itong gamitin itong ard sign na to eh. Para kasi siyang force kasi siya eh. Parang tinutulak niya yung kalaban niya.
Come on.
So, ang dami nila. Ito na lang eh, kayang-kaya natin itong mga to. May sumasabog pa. Para silang time bomb. Regenerate na life, regenerate. Yan. So nababanda yan. Ayan, malapit na tayo sa kasi kailangan natin siyang meron na namang kalaban. Kailangan natin siyang anahin. Sumakay ng bangka talaga. Sa kabila kasi siya. Ba? Gusto mo pa bago pa tayong sige. Yan, siguro wala na siya dito. Pwede na tayo. Okay. Yan. Dito sa ating upper right screen, meron pa rin, no? Pero nasa ilalim sila ng tubig. Hindi na sila siguro makakabot dito.
This be the witch. Reconnect you. Make more interesting things from my
I want to talk.
You're deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
For Millie, Finch, and Faulkner, they rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me since I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it, for Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. First, then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower, hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
But that means... Is she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to a ghost. By the time she awoke, tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
She was alive the whole time? But... It can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
Annabelle needs you. Her soul will only find peace if you help her.
But what can I do? It's too late.
Bury her bones. Annabelle should be laid to rest by one who loved her. It's the only way to lift the curse that holds Fyke Isle.
Those are... her bones.
Yes.
Give them here. and leave me be.
Yan, nasolve na natin guys yung curse dito sa Fight Isle. So kailangan na natin bumalik dun kay Kira Metz. Yun pala yung dahilan. Alaman natin kung bakit iniwan ni Graham si Annabelle noong time na yun. Okay, tignan muna natin sa mapa. Fast travel tayo dito sa Oreton papuntang ayun doon sa Mid-Cops tingin ko. So punta muna tayo dito. Ano yun? Sobrang dami ng side quest dito mga ka-gamers. Kung kayo naman na maglalaro nyo itong game na to, ay kung gusto nyo pang ma-discover yung mga iba pang mga quest dito sa larong ito, subukan nyo tapusin lahat-lahat pati yung mga side quest. Dito na tayo sa Mid-Cops. Tawagin natin si Roach. Tayo ng horse. Buti na lang si Geralt ay maraming mga kakilala na tutulong sa kanya sa paglaban sa wild hunt. At halos ng mga kakilala niya tulad nito, puro mages. Si Yennefer, si Kira, si Triss, puro mages. Yan.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
And you withheld this news until now? Why? I gave you a Xenovox. But the curse, what was its source?
The dark spell clung to the spirit of Annabelle, the Lord's daughter. To free her and the Isle, Graham, her beloved, had to help me.
So it ended well.
Graham just needed to bury her bones, so I'm assuming it did. All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbow. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
Kala ko guys, tapos na yung napagawa sa atin nito ni Kira Metz. Meron pa pala. So, kailangan natin hanapin yung mga nawawala niyang gamit. Tignan na naman natin to sa ating mapa. At i-update natin tong mga quest. Tingin ko wala siya dito sa main quest. Nasa secondary quest siya guys. Tingin ko lang. Kasi, ayan ito sabi na. Ayan. Medyo malilito rin kayo guys sa marker Kasi, once na tinignan mo siya, kanina tinignan ko, dun pa rin siya Yung marker natin, nandun pa rin siya kay Kira Metz. So, dapat lilipat na siya ng ibang lugar. So, pag ganun guys, punta lang kayo uli dun sa quest natin, sa secondary quest, main quest.
Ask a service of the Witcher, the Pella must. A witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil, the Pella needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge, damned souls too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
Seems like you could use a Witcher, so yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse, the Pella knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey, to Fyke Isle. There in the circle of stones we shall meet.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
Meron pa tayong quest na naman na sige, tingin ko secondary quest na to. Tutulungan natin tong Pelar. As I was saying guys, dun sa secondary quest, titingnan nyo rin. Kasi minsan, pag sa main quest, natapos mo na, hindi pa siya nag-update, nandun pa rin yung marker. Parang malilito ka eh. So, ang gagawin mo lang tignan mo yung secondary quest. Pag kung ano yung familiar na quest na related dun sa main quest, ayun. Tulad nung kanina, yung ginawa natin. Tinignan lang natin sa secondary quest at nandun yung talagang quest na kailangan nating i-solve. So, nandito na tayo. At magmasid-masid tayo dito sa lugar. Pero maraming mga kalaban. Ano na nangyari? Yung aking espada, hindi na naman siya nag-activate. Binugahan pa tayo ng parang poison. Gamitin natin ang ating kapangyarihan. Okay. Tapos, nasa na? Meron pa dito. Tingin ko, kailangan natin labanan itong mga to. Pero mano, walang espada. Ako, in life. Life.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Ang tagal niya pa tumayo. Hindi pa pala siya patay. Life. Ayan, sundan na natin tong tracks.
Wide, heavy wheels. Merchant's wagon.
Wagon pala siya na dito lang, sundan lang natin tong pula. Isa sa mga special abilities na Geralt. Malakas na senses. Tracking ability.
At high speed doesn't bode well.
Malapit lang siguro dito yan.
Yeah,
ayan, ito na. Kita na natin. Package for Kira.
Don't sense anything magic though.
Meron pa.
How Kira will explain this one. A dry red from Zubran, southern slope. Notes of black currant and citrus. Pains the heart.
Sino si Roach? Parang tumatakbo yata. Parang umiwas siya sa kanina sa atin So, balik na tayo doon. Maulan. Tip ko rin sa inyo guys, kung halimbawa gusto nyo ng laruin itong larong to sa daylight at hindi umuulan tulad nito, hindi madilim ang settings, pwede kayo mag-meditate at ma-adjust yung oras. Ayun.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Got those substances you wanted?
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine? Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zeracanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you. But you must wait a bit.
Color me intrigued. Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out.
You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt.
The king in Castle.
Changed mice into horses. 3rd level transfiguration. I'm impressed. But I still don't get it.
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left behind 1 slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles. Now, to return to the fairy tale, I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for 1 magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother. I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen. So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
Sounds tempting. So tempting, I don't think I can refuse.
Before we go, there's one more thing.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
No way. Don't like having spells cast on me. Besides, my clothes aren't rancid.
Debatable. But let's not argue and ruin the mood. Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting. Last one there does the dishes.
Parang natipuhan ni Kiramets si Geralt So tingin ko guys, isang date ito. Kasi sa pinapakita ni Kiramets parang paraan niya siguro pasasalamat kay Geralt. Isang dinner date. Yan, nakipag-race pa tayo. Hala. Stuck pa ako.
Whoa, Cinderella. We'll have a great fall.
As fast as you can. Try to catch me.
Hala. Naiwan pa yata tayo. Hindi. Mabilis yata to.
Is it true?
Chick boy to si maraming babae na lumalapit talaga dito kay Geralt. Pero alam naman natin kung sino talaga yung nasa puso niya. Walang iba, kundi si Yennefer.
Congratulations. You'd make an excellent jockey.
If only I were a foot shorter and 5 stone lighter.
Well, yes. But then I'd not have invited you here. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Could have just told me what this was about right up.
Geralt, run to the woods and fetch my shopping. I'd like to make dinner. Well, would you have helped?
If I'd known I'd get a glass of Zubaram dry in return, of course.
Well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
How, if you don't mind my asking? I mean, you'd think the only work to be had in Velen would be in farming.
Very true. So, I've 2 options. I can either start cultivating turnips or leave. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
Didn't destroy that workshop, if that's what you're asking. Didn't see any reason to.
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the wrong hands. Although, Isle has a terrible reputation. None even dare go there. Perhaps there's nothing to worry about. I'm sorry. Such a gloomy subject approach. I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Romantic? Thought we came here as friends.
Friends with benefits. So,
Sorry, there's someone else.
so what? Oh, Geralt. You're so old-fashioned. Will you at least lie down and gaze at the stars with me?
Why not?
Know what they call that constellation in Zerrikania?
Dragon something, I bet.
No, it has a different name. Bit indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear. Egfain Nave.
Kira? Where? Put me to sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something. Isle, the tower.
Nalin lang tayo no doon ni Kira. Parang ginamit niya lang tayo para makuha siguro yung gusto niya. So, dito siya sa kabila. Nako, babangka ka, pupunta ka pa doon sa... Gawin ko na lang guys, langoyin ko na lang kaya. Subukan natin malumangoy. Total, pwede rin naman. Oh, parang mabilis naman pala. Swimming din guys pag may time. Ayan. Pwede naman siyang parang fast speed up yung kanyang paglangoy. Ano kaya yung binalikan niya doon? Tingin ko meron pa siyang kukunin doon na importante. Kasi doon sa pag-uusap natin kanina, nung nagkumakain sila, tinanong niya kung sinunog niya ba yung mga gamit doon sa tower. Sagot naman ito ni Geralt ay hindi naman. Dahil din niya naman yun ang pinagawa sa kanya ni Geralt. So tingin ko meron pa siyang babalikan doon. Buti na lang walang makakalaban dito sa nadaanan natin. Bali kung meron man, alam mo nyo naman guys, di naman sila uubra dito kay Geralt. Takbo. Sundan lang natin tong upper right screen. Nandito na tayo.
The light. Top floor of the tower.
Top floor of the tower.
So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
What do you want with those papers?
Why, I aim to use them to continue important work that a man's tragic death put on hold. Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce medication, perhaps a cure, or at least a vaccine.
Strictly humanitarian motivations, is that it?
No, strictly selfish ones. The mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance. Why, he might even consider forgetting my past associations with the Lodge.
You're either incredibly gullible, or you're trying to play me again.
Whatever do you mean?
Radovid has one objective: to defeat Emir. Curing Catriona, stopping the plague, won't help him do that. So he'll either burn you at the stake with those notes among the kindling, or he'll make you use them to create a weapon.
Don't be ridiculous. Bacteria cannot be controlled.
Not yet. But it's possible in theory, isn't it?
In theory, it's just as possible for a dachshund to impregnate a she-wolf. I don't have time to debate this, Geralt. I'm going to see Radovid whether you like it or not.
It's your conscience. But you do know hundreds, thousands could die.
What of it? What difference will it make if Nilfgaard's legions die by steel or because of some fucking germs? None.
A plague can go wrong, go wild. A sword won't. That's the difference.
Shut up for a moment and look at me. See this? Bedbugs, Geralt. Bloody bedbugs. I, Kira Metz, advisor to Foltest and member of the Lodge of Sorceresses, have bedbugs. Think what you will, but I'll not stay in this bloody swamp one day more. Not one day. I shall cross the Pontar, and that means Radovid's men will find me sooner or later. Don't you understand? I don't have a choice. I will have to parley.
Got another option. Go to Kaer Morhen.
You believe I'd be safe there?
No, the opposite. When I get there with Ciri, I expect we'll have to battle the Wild Hunt.
Unbelievable. Have you even been listening to me?
Closer than you think. You're not looking for safety. You want your dignity back. You want to be Kira Metz, sorceress of the Lodge, not some healer from the swamps who reeks of manure. Giving you an opportunity Radovid won't give you. Go to Kaer Morhen. Show everyone what you're made of.
Yennefer was right. You do have some notion of what women want, how they think.
Yeah, kinda. So before I go, I'll need you to hand me those notes.
All right, take them already. Farewell, Geralt. Or rather, see you soon.
Buti na lang na-convince natin tong si Kira Metz na ibigay sa atin yung papel na kinuha niya dun sa tower. Kasi magiging delikado rin yun eh. Okay, tingnan natin sa mapa. So, na-convince natin siya at makakasama pa natin siya sa paglaban sa Wild Hunt. Okay, so meron na tayo si Kira Metz, si Vernon Roche, nakita na si Sultan. Sino pa ba yung mga na-convince natin na sumama? Si Ermoine? Ay, hindi, si ano. Yun na. At saka sex naman dito sa Skellige, itong mga royal family yata dito. Kailangan natin itong i-convince din. Eto guys, makita nyo may mga expansion din dito. Yung blue tsaka yung red na yon, Blood and Wine tsaka yung Hearthstone. Expansion ng laro ito. So pwede nyo rin another story naman yon. Focus naman yun sa ibang story. So pwede nyo rin laruin yun guys kung sakali. So, tingnan natin kung paano tayo mag-uumpisa dito sa Skellige. Tingin ko kailangan muna natin mayroon tapusin na secondary quest bago na dun sa mapa. Okay? Ayan, subukan natin guys. Okay. Next quest natin guys ay punta tayo dun sa Island of Unvik at hanapin natin to si Almar. yung anak ni Crack, ng isang Jarl dun sa Skellige. At alam nyo naman, dun sa Skellige, namatay yung kanilang pinakahari at nagpuputuhan sila, naghahanap sila ng susunod na magiging hari. So, isa din sa candidate or pwedeng maging hari itong si Hjalmar, anak ni Crack. Ang dami, pati yung isa, si Ceres, yung kanyang kapatid na babae. Gusto rin maging tagapagmana. Medyo doubtful sila dahil babae nga. At tingin nila mahirap siyang maging reyna dun sa kanilang kaharian.
The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Yan, maglalakbay na tayo dito papunta sa Unvik. Patanapin na natin tong si Hjalmar. Oop, nabangga na naman. Sakay ulit tayo ng bangka. Dalawa yung bangka dito, kaya dito na siguro. Mas maganda yata itong bangka na to. Yay! Papalaot na naman tayo mga ka-gamers. Yan, tingin ko medyo mahaba-haba na naman biyahe ito. Si Hjalmar pumunta sa Unvik dahil nga meron siyang isang misyon na gusto niyang patayin yung higante dun sa Ice Giant dun sa Unvik. At naniniwala siya pag nagawa niya yon, pagbalik niya sa kanilang lugar magiging karapat dapat na siyang maging hari. Kita niyo may mga lumilipad-lipad pa kalaban. Okay, ayun sila pero hindi naman sila mapapapunta lapit dito sa atin, okay lang yan. Nandito na tayo, kaya diretsuin na natin. Wait, tingnan ko muna sa mapa mga gamers kung gaano tayo kalayo. Tingin ko kabayo tayo. Gamitin natin si Roach para mas mabilis ang biyahe. Okay. Mukhang napakakitid ng mga daanan dito. So, nahihirapan naman tayo sa biyahe. Hindi siya pwede. Dito siya sa may, pag sa may tubig guys, medyo si Roach siya nag-i-stop.
Run, Roach.
Run, Roach. Takbo. Bakit tayo? Sundan lang natin. Nakakaninig tayo ng mga kalaban. Meron tayong ma-encounter na naman dito. Isa natin. Kitid talaga mga daan. Tsaka mga bundok. Maliliit na bundok. Dinadaanan natin. Mga bangin. Burol-burol. Yan. Tayo sa may maliit na daanan. Parang eskinita. Nakita na natin yung giant, yung pala yun. Sundan natin yung tracks ni guys. Gamitin ng ating Witcher senses.
Giant tracks.
So dito siya. Ang laki ng bangka na to ah. Yung mga kalaban. Parang may pamitan natin siya ng ano, ng dito, crossbow. Nasaan na yung crossbow ko? Mahirap silang dalihin eh. May kumakanta. Siguro tingin ko may tao dito. Ano ba? Kailangan natin gamitin yung crossbow guys. Mahirapan tayo sa pag ano dito, pakikipaglaban. Nasa ere sila eh. Hindi natin sila maabot. Sige, gamitan natin sila. Sana i-aim ko. Ang lapit niya, masyado. Dapat pala medyo lalayo ako. Sige, subukan natin. Pasmado. Sorry, pasensya na guys. Pasmado ako. Duminginig yung kamay ko eh. Sige. Isa pa. Subukan natin. Tamaan ka sana. Yun. Lalo na. Asan pa yung isa? Meron pa eh. Tingnan natin. Ayan. Nakaharang. Lapitan. Ano ba? Ikutan ko. Sige. Natrap siya dito sa ilalim. Sige. Ganun pa ba? Okay, wala na. Bukan natin lapitan kung sino yung kumakanta dito eh guys. Ano tong mga to? Ano ba akit dito? Hintayin natin. Yun. May tao dito eh. Ayun siya.
I know that song. What are you doing here?
Look, man. Another one. And so many times I've told him. What's that you say, Wilfred? Right you are. They never learn. At least this one heard a song before he died.
I'm looking for Hjalmar on Crate. Word is he came to this isle with a crew, aimed to defeat the giant.
Oh, aye, saw him, as did Wilmar.
Sure it was him?
Wilmar's got eyes like a hawk. They stood where you stand now. Poor shape they were in, neath the red, Folin, Viggy. And just between you and me, that boy's not quite right in the head. Oh, the young on Crate was here too.
They say where they were headed?
Did they, Wilmar? Oh, aye. Aimed to make camp in the old guard tower. Easy enough to find. Stands in the middle of a valley, garden absolutely nothing.
Try to come back for you once I've found Hjalmar.
Sound awfully sure you'll find him? Maybe you can kill the giant while you're at it. All on your own. They're the same to a man, aren't they, Wilhelm? All think themselves immortal.
Gotta go. So long.
Hey, if you really aim to return, mind bring me some solid twine. You're like to find it in the village. And nails. We're short on nails. Can you remember that? Nails and twine.
I'll remember.
So, punta na tayo. Hanapin na natin si Hjalmar. At least nalaman natin mga gamers na buhay pa siya. At ang kailangan lang natin ay hanapin siya. Meron pang kalaban. Sige, dito ka. Okay. Let's go. Takbuhin na lang natin. Sundan natin ang mga trucks dito.
Someone dragged a litter through here.
dito sa upper right screen natin. Diretsuin lang natin at yung daanan. At gamitin ang Witcher senses.
Hjalmar's encampment. They were attacked. Fought barefoot. Sirens caught them by surprise. Winds howling. Many wounds. Must have fought for a long time. 2 people came through here. Separately. These tracks are older. Somebody left the camp before the attack.
Dito siya siguro guys. Lapit siguro siya dito. Sobrang lawak talaga ng ng larong ito. Marami tayong pasikot-sikot na makikita. Another clue na naman, oh. Tingnan natin.
Landed smack in a necker's lair and cut the beast down. Hardy folk, these skelegers. Landed smack in a necker's lair and cut the beast down. Hardy folk, these skelegers. Definitely came through here. One arrow in each. Good eye.
Daming mga guys, trucks.
Went this way.
Nalilito ako dito ito, sundan natin to. Akyat.
Someone used this as cover. Got hit here first, but kept going. Kept going, though he could barely walk. Lost a lot of blood. Couldn't have gone much further. Took a second arrow here. Got him good this time. Now where'd that archer go? Must be one of Hjalmar's men. Now where'd that archer go? Trolls. Dragged him into the cave. Wonder if he's still alive.
Okay, ito na siguro yung
Signs of a battle.
isa pinaka last clue natin dito. O meron pa rin. Ang daming
They ran toward the caves.
clues, guys. Sundan lang natin.
Giant chased them.
Nabol sila ng giant. So dito sila pumunta. Dito tayo.
Someone tripped and fell, but managed to get away.
Ayan, nandito na tayo, tingin ko. Cave. Cave siguro to. Ayan, dito sila. So, madilim na. Gamitin natin ang ating Witcher senses.
Giant tried to get inside. Looks like he gave up.
Okay.
Another track. It's deep enough. Shouldn't hit bottom.
May kalaban yata dito. Yan naman. So, subukan natin dito. Tayo ng tubig. Ayun, no? So, gamitan natin ng arrow. Crossbow. Pero kung madali natin sila ng ano, ng may espada na lang. Okay. Parang iba na naman silang nilalang kumpara dun sa lumilipad dun sa labas. Okay. Subukan natin saan kaya daanan dito. Hindi dito. Doon tayo sa kabila. Medyo ang mahirap lang dito, guys, pag hindi mo talaga kabisado yung mga lugar, maano ka, malilito ka, maliligaw ka. Sige tayo akit dito. Tingin ko babalik tayo dito sa tubig. Ito na lang yung way.
Clean cut. Ed probably went flying.
Tingnan nyo, guys, yung mga minerals. Okay. Dito siguro yung daanan. Ayan. May mga clues. Examine natin.
Sliced her up.
Ayan, nakita ko na may daanan dito. Paakyat. So, okay tayo dito. Ayan. Ayan, may mga tracks dito.
Yalmar lost a
Sundan
lot of
lang
men
natin
here.
to. Tuloy-tuloy lang tayo, mga ka-gamers. Dami nga namatay na mga kasama ni Yalmar.
Tunnel caved in.
Pero siya, tingin ko, guys, buhay pa siya. Ayan. May mga kalaban dito. Wait lang. Examine lang muna natin. Pero tingnan natin. Ito yata. Baka dito yung daan. Subukan muna natin dito, guys, bago natin balikan yung mga kalaban doon. Sakalang ito man yun, makita na natin siguro siya.
How you like that silver?
Kalaban. Nasabog pa sila. Life. So, may way dito, dalawa. Ito, subukan natin dito. Ayan, miss na naman. Buhay ka pa. Tayo. Nakalahati na yung life natin. Regenerate muna tayo. Okay, makakatapat na naman tayo dito. Nasa labas na tayo, guys. Ito na. Subukan natin pumasok dito. Up, nakalock. Dito yung entrance niya siguro.
Recruited quite a few men. No Hjalmar here, though. Gotta keep looking. Hjalmar came through here. Had to.
Oh, may kalaban na naman dito. Nakita natin, dumaan. Punta natin. Ayun sila. Naku, yung life natin. Buti na lang, hindi tayo namatay. Regenerate. Hanapin pa natin yung ibang clues dito, mga ka-gamers. Ito.
Show me a pantry and I'll show you the mice.
Ano pa kaya yung ibang clues nandito, guys? Nagmasid-masid pa tayo.
Lots of old tracks. Giant must have come through here often. Definitely came through here. Show me a pantry and I'll show you the mice.
ko wala na dito. Labas na tayo. Sundan na lang natin itong mga trucks. At tingin ko dito na yung pinaka clues na sa labas. Ang hirap hanapin si Almar. Napakaraming paikot-ikot dito. Dalawa na naman yung footprints. Ito footprints ng tao. Sundan natin. Yung isa kanina kasing sinusundan natin kanina, footprints ng giant Sana ito na nga yun. Sana siya na.
Looks like rain.
Dito na tayo sa village. Village na to Sige lang. Diretso lang tayo. Bilisan mo, Geralt, ang takbo. Door ruins. New marker. Ay, makakalaban. Ako, hindi ko inabot. Ayun, nakita ko na. Siguro ito na si Almar. Ako, kasunod pa. Isa pa. Hindi tinatamaan guys. Nangyari ka. Isa pa. Medyo malikot. Malikot siya. Lapit kayo. Hirap dalihin ang lalayo nila. Hindi ako pwedeng maging archer guys. Hindi ko sila matamaan. Isa pa, subukan ko. Daan na lang. Dahan-dahan ka lang. Huwag masyado. Malayo yata. Lumapit tayo. Huwag tinamaan din. After 3 years, tinamaan rin kita. Isa pa. Dahan-dahan. Yun, tinamaan siya. Okay.
Thanks, White One. If not for you, that might have taken me much longer. And I need to see Leif. The bitch has nearly ripped his innards out. And we two are all that's left of my crew. All right. You might not have heard. I'm Hjalmar on Crete. And I'll never forget you helping me in a time of need.
Geralt of Rivia.
The Geralt of Rivia. Like in the ballad about the sorceress and the witcher. You're still alive.
Looks like it.
Right? Well, forgive me. Just thought that all happened long ago. My dad used to tell me stories of your adventures. So, what are you doing on Unvik?
Your father sent me. He needs you on Ard Skellig.
Impossible. Dad knows I'll not return till I kill the giant.
Situation's changed. The fate of all Skellige will be decided on Ard Skellig. They're getting ready to choose a new king.
The fate of Skellig is being decided here. If I accomplish this deed, it'll mean the gods have chosen me to rule.
The other claimants are already waiting at Caer Trolda.
Seems I must hurry then. Time to face the giant. Coming with?
We should see to your friend.
Right. His wounds need tending.
Not what I meant. He's dead.
What? Nah, he's just unconscious. Lost a bit of blood, you know.
He's dead. Trust me.
Swore he'd sink his blade into the giant's heart. Swore it on the bones of his ancestors. Let's go.
Ito na natin si Almar, guys. So, samahan daw natin siya sa pagsugpo, pagpatay dun sa giant. Yep.
Hurry now! Pick up the pace!
Just like Krach.
Yan, sundan lang natin siya.
I'm telling you, plow an enormous horse son he is.
So I heard.
Can't believe I finally got the bastard.
Haven't gotten him yet.
Ko ito na yung pinaka-final mission niya dito.
Geralt, help me smash that. We're sure to reach the giant's cave this way.
Getting colder. Gotta be close.
Get out of here! The horse son's mine!
Shut up, you idiot.
Labanan na natin siya. Oh, trap pa ako dito sa ilalim. Paano makakalabas? Nadadali niya ako dito. Layo-layo tayong konti. Gamitin muna natin ang magic. Aba, parang di yata tumatalab. Kailan lumapit? Ayun. Iwas! Iwas! Sige. Oh, gumamit pa siya ng sandata. Kaya na gumamit ka yan, dadalihin kita. Pass attack.
Viggy, poor bugger.
Should have let him out.
Don't blame yourself. Viggy wasn't exactly the predictable type. Soon as he was out, he could have run at the giant brandishing naught but his fist and his prick. No telling what would have happened. Fight might have not gone our way. Thanks for your help, White Wolf. Geralt the Giant Slayer. I'll make sure the Skald said it in song.
Hjalmar the Giant Slayer sounds better. It was your venture. You deserve the glory.
Believe you're right. Let's get out of here.
Let's go. Gonna head back to Ard Skellig?
Aye. After all, I'm to be crowned. I killed a giant, won back Unrig, and lost my entire crew. Who else has put forth a claim? Blue Boy Lugos, surely, and Ottrig, Svanriga.
And Ceres.
Ceres? Me sis? But she's...
She sailed off to Speakerog. Alone.
alone? What on earth was she thinking?
Set out to help Udalric. Don't think she can do it.
Oh, God, Ceres. Witcher, you wouldn't happen to be heading to Speaker Rogue by chance?
Don't know yet. Your father asked me to, but what if I help her, and she wins, and they crown her Queen of Skellige?
You helped me too. Let's call it even in the odds, and leave the rest for the gods to decide.
Thought you didn't fully trust them.
Willing to give them one last chance. So long, Witcher.
So long, Ancrate.
Talo na natin yung Ice Giants, mga ka-gamers. So, kailangan na natin bumalik dun sa Skellige at kausapin tong si Crack. I-report siguro natin kung ano yung balita dito kay Yalmar na natulungan natin siya. Okay, fast travel tayo. Dito, papunta sa Caretrold. Ito, dito. Tapos, meron din isang quest dito. Yung kay Ermine. Kausapin din natin siya. So, ito muna. Isa kaya yung ano dito. Fast travel point. Checkpoint. Tignan ko nga muna sa mapa. Nalito na naman ako. Ay, dito lang sa likuran natin eh. Sa tabi lang natin eh. So, ayun. Kita ko na. Okay, fast travel tayo. Papunta sa Skellige sa kay Crack. Caretrold. Wala. Ito pa sa Caretrold. Dito na tayo. So, punta na tayo kay Crack. Diretso na. Dito, laki din ng castle ni Crack. Mga guards.
Friends, we show heart.
At once na ayan, dito na siya. So may kwarto niya.
Telling you, Geralt, since you and Hjalmar defeated the ice giant together, I see you as one of our own.
I got the look of a Skellige.
You've got the heart of an Ancrate.
This isn't easy, but I need to ask you a favor. A big one.
Tell me, friend.
Ciri. I know where she is, but I also know that as soon as I reach her, the Wild Hunt will know I did. They'll come after us, attack, and we'll need to respond with strength. Can I count on you?
The Black Ones first, now Wraiths. Such is life. Bring her here, and we'll face them in battle.
Can't risk your men's lives. Kaer Morhen, we fight them there, nowhere else.
Kaer Morhen is hundreds of miles away. To move an army there would take weeks, not to mention I'd expose the Isles to Nilfgaard's blows. Geralt, forgive me, but I cannot do it.
I understand. Won't take up any more of your time. Farewell.
Wait. Won't let you leave empty-handed. I'll help as I can. Come with me.
beautiful craftsmanship. Got a talented smith.
Not I. King Erland on Crate did.
Erland Stonefist. So this is Winter's blade. Thought it was a legend.
Forged in Mahakam, tempered in dragon fire. Been in the on-Crate family for centuries. And now, it's yours.
Thank you. This can't be easy for you. I appreciate it all the more.
May it serve you well. Send those specters back where they came from.
That's my intention. Farewell.
Yun, nakakuha tayo ng bagong weapon.
Best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm
At
swinging an
tingin ko, malakas yung weapon na binigay sa atin. Gagamitin natin yun mamaya, guys. So, punta muna tayo dito kay Hermione. At kausapin natin siya. At although na kahit na hindi tayo napagbigyan ni Crack na pumunta sila sa Kaer Morhen para tulungan tayo sa pag-defend, tingin ko meron pa naman ibang paraan. To si yung wizard or yung parang ano nila, pinaka-wizard nila dito, yun ang kakausapin natin. Fast travel tayo dito sa Druids Camp. Okay. Medyo marami na tayong mga nakuhang kakampi. Umuulan pa dito sa lugar nila. Try natin siya. Tignan ko muna sa map. Guys, malayo-layo siya. Ayun, medyo malapit lang ng konti. Ito yung Skellige. Okay. Nakikita ako mga red sa uprising, mga kalaban. Gamitin natin ng cast eye para medyo lumiwanag. Madilim dahil umuulan. Yan, sundan lang natin itong daanan na to. Hey guys, mahilig ba kayo sa mga gantong klaseng action na adventure na laro? At ang setting sa yung medyo medieval, makaluma. Bali, sa susunod na games na lalaroin ko guys ay ano naman, medyo pa pagka sci-fi, yung Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Yun naman, medyo advanced na yung settings nun. Sige, tingin ko para maiba naman. Ayan, malapit na tayo. Dito lang siya. Nasa ilalim siguro. Below. Okay, dito siya.
and plunged it into his own gut to the hilt. A black one.
Can we talk? The Wild Hunt will attack Kaer Morhen soon. Gonna need your help.
A wild hunt? Are you certain? So, you found Ciri?
I know where she is, and the Wild Hunt will also learn that as soon as I find her.
I see. I shall pack immediately. Leave tomorrow at the latest.
Thank you.
No need. I raised the girl, and I've still a duty to her. I shall see you at Kaer Morhen.
Yan, nakuha natin si Hermione na tutulong sa atin. Isang malakas din na wizard to, tingin ko. So next naman, hanapin natin si Ceres. At meron din siyang misyon na kailangan tapusin at tulungan natin siya. Tingnan natin sa map at secondary kung relevant pa tong mga secondary. Ito. Ayan, tulad nito guys, makita nyo. Kasi minsan sa map hindi siya nag-update. Ang technique doon anuhin mo yung, tignan mo yung secondary quest. Kung related siya doon sa main quest, anuin mo, i-check mo lang. Tulad nito, ask Ulrich for services. So, punta tayo kay Ulrich. Saan siya? Tingnan natin sa ating map o world map. Oy, ang layo niya pala. Hindi pa siya sa kabila. Di ba may fast travel naman tayo? May checkpoint naman tayo. Dito tayo magmumula. Marker ko lang siya, guys, para napuntahan natin. Tapos i-fast travel natin sa kabilang parang island pa, bilang ibayo. Mas malaking tulong tong fast travel, guys, kasi kung nga naman napakalawak ng larong ito. Tag dito, isla-isla ang pagitan. So malaking tulong siya. Dito na tayo. Spike Cove. Ayun, Spike Cove pala yung lugar na to. Pangalan. Natin. Sundan lang natin yung yung way dito sa upper right screen natin. Yan. Ito yung daanan. Daan daw tayo dito. So, tabing dagat. At akit sa taas. Dito si Ceres. Bali, yung dalawang magkapatid, si Ceres at saka si Hjalmar, sila yung mga tinulungan natin. At mali yata yung daan ko. Hindi yata dito. Sa likod ako napunta. So, at mali na naman. At parang magka-rival sila sa trono. Pasok tayo. So, nasa loob.
We'll be done in a moment.
And then a giant sea snake swam up and bit my arm off. The gods have spoken. A sacrifice is needed.
To my mind, it's about you defeating a snake, yeah.
No, they demand a sacrifice. I'm sure of it. It's time.
We must wait for a clearer sign. At least till your next dreaming.
I don't need no more signs.
Looking for Ceres. Heard she stayed here.
Onkrate's daughter. Aye, she was here.
Where is she now?
What?
Ceres. Where's Ceres?
Dunno. Enough of the questions.
I'm looking for Ceres. Any idea where she might be?
I hope she's gone to the village. It's been a time since she visited. She wished to speak to our folk, but...
But?
I worry she might have gone to Jarl Udalric's old family home, though I tried to dissuade her.
Clan Brockvar have something to hide from the Onkrate?
No, it's not that. The house is a strange place. Many believe it haunted.
Great. I love haunted houses. But why would Ceres go there?
Before she left, she had a long talk with the Jarl. Seems she wanted to help him.
With what?
Forgive me. I must go to him.
A promising start.
Remember that storm caught us in Old Bay? Aye, like it were yesterday.
Para yatang may problema tong si Ulrich, kaya gusto siyang tulungan ni Ceres. Narinig yung sumigaw. Meron na naman tayong mystery isosolve dito. Pero first, hanapin na muna natin kung nasan si Ceres. Ayun, dito sa map natin, ayun doon, yung way niya. Sundan lang natin yung main road. Okay. Takbuhan na naman to. Let's go. Pinadaan. Sorry, tinamaan na naman. Sa kakamadali. Tayo. Sa taas. Parang yung kanina nadaanan natin to. Or ibang way naman. Ibang way din to. So pababa tayo kanina eh. Pataas naman to. Baka malapit lang dito. Icy Mountain. Yan. Dito na malapit na. Nasa loob siya ng bahay. So mag-examine na naman tayo dito. Imbestiga. Footsteps ni footprints ni Ceres. Dito siya. Ayun.
Passed out. Gotta get her out of here.
What happened? Where am I? Oh, my head. Pain's just awful.
Got hit with something heavy.
Geralt, why are you here?
Came to look for you. Croc's worried. Taking you home.
I won't go until I help Ulrich.
The sword! Where's the sword? I've got to go back!
You're not going anywhere. I carried you out of there a moment ago half dead.
I have to!
You have to tell me what's going on. So what's this sword all about?
It's Brokvar, the ancestral sword of Ulrich's clan. I needed to lift the curse that holds Ulrich.
A curse?
Long story. Years ago, Ulrich and his little brother butted heads over the sword. As custom has it, the clan's sword should go to the firstborn son, Ulrich. But his father gave Brokvar to his little brother, Aki.
Serious insult in these lands.
Serious enough for Ulrich to break a sacred law here in Skellige. He openly questioned his father's decision.
Guessing the old Jarl couldn't let it pass.
They chained Ulrich to a pile, up to his waist in the sea. Spent 3 days like that. When his punishment ended, he and Aki sailed out to fish.
Got a feeling this trip didn't end happily.
Your feeling's right. There was an accident. A storm broke out and Aki fell overboard. Ulrich had his hands full with the sails. Didn't hear his brother until it was too late.
Didn't hear? Or didn't want to hear?
Some folk on the isle had the same doubt, but none would mention it aloud.
What did you plan to do with the sword?
I thought Aki's ghost would want it back.
The brother's ghost?
Long as I remember, folk have said Ulrich's the chosen one. The one the gods speak to. I believed it once, but now, considering certain things, I think he's just haunted. And it's his dead brother that's haunting him.
So you believe Aki's getting his revenge, because Ulrich let him die?
I've talked to Jort. He swears Ulrich didn't start hearing voices till after Aki's death. And I don't think Jort's mistaken. He knew both those boys from the cradle. I think we've to give Brokvar to Aki, and he'll leave Ulrich alone.
Not a bad idea, on condition it's a ghost we're dealing with. But something doesn't add up.
What's that?
Aki drowned at sea, said so yourself. But the ghost haunts this house.
Aki and Ulrich both lived here. Maybe that's why. Thanks for your help, Geralt. But I've got to get the sword.
Out of the question. I'll get it.
Really? Thanks. So I can go see Ulrich?
No chance. You're weak. Might pass out again along the way. Wait here, we'll go together.
So, tutulungan naman natin siyang hanapin yung sword. Yun yung pinunta niya dito at nawalan siya ng malay. Mayroong mystery na naman dito sa lugar na to Imbestiga tayo, guys. Yun, may nakikita ako. Key to cellar. Tingin ko yun, papasukin natin yung cellar. Asa kaya yun? Wala dito. Babalik sa labas. Dito kaya. Saan kaya? Wala naman dito. Platter? No. Hindi yan. Ikutin natin yung bahay sa banda. Ako dun sa dulo. Ayan, parang nakita ko na yun na yan. May pinto dun eh. Ayan. Yun ba yun? Tama kaya? Hindi kaya sa taas? Ito. Ito na. Buksan natin. Open. Okay. Pasok tayo. Cat's eyes. Madilim. Huh? Mayroong multo yata. Narinig ko yun. Ayun. Ito. Ayun. Rock bar. Whoa. What the?
What is this about?
Ayun. Parang may sumpa yata yung espada, guys, ha. Sige, akit tayo. Ibigay na natin kay Ceres itong nakuha natin espada. Saan siya? Ayun.
So, did you find the sword?
I found it. Let's go.
After you, then. You and my dad, you were mates once, right?
Hope we still are.
But, well, I heard you fell out over something, or someone.
Talking about that story with Yennefer? Long time ago, that. In fact, that was before Croc met the woman who'd be your mother.
That you and Yennefer had already met?
Things were never cut and dried with Yen.
What is it about her? What is it that draws you?
Dunno. Maybe it's because I've never chosen comfort and ease, the calm and the quiet.
Want to keep an eye on him.
Sorry.
Where's Yennefer?
Don't know. Why do you ask?
I just wonder why she let you come here alone.
What do you mean, let me?
Nothing. Not a thing. Just got the impression she doesn't like to let you out of her sight. Look, there they are.
Horridly bright out here. Stings the eyes.
The fresh air will do you good.
The gods won't be pleased.
Jarl, our guests, remember.
Couldn't help overhearing your conversation.
No worries. It's no secret.
All in the Isles know Jarl Udalric hears the voices of the gods.
These voices you hear.
The gods. Their voices.
It's not the gods.
Watch your words, foreigner. You're in Skelliger, our land, and we revere the gods here. If you weren't on Craig's guest...
Jarl, the Witcher surely meant no offense. Let us hear what he has to say.
More likely this is somehow related to your dead brother.
I told Geralt of Aki. We concluded that...
That the gods are angry at you, yet he's the reason. That's why you have to apologize to Aki himself.
I didn't want to. Aki fell in the water. The gods will be angry.
Let me help you, and I promise to do everything I can to keep from angering the gods.
Heed the Witcher, Jarl. Make amends to Aki and you'll surely please the gods.
What would you have me do?
Remember where Aki fell in the water?
Near the Isle's eastern end, by the mouth of the bay. Current had swept us towards Ullula's Needle.
It's a dangerous spot. Treacherous eddies swallow a handful of sailors each year.
We need to sail there. Aki's ghost won't rest until Brokvar's returned to his remains.
No.
The gods, they'll be angry. I feel it.
Fear not, Jarl. The gods love you, and they loved Aki. Surely they want this.
Well, maybe I can sail there. The sword should be returned. That's what matters. Makes no difference by whose hand. What do I look for? Did Aki have anything that'll help me recognize him? Something he was wearing that could survive all this time underwater?
Aye. Our clan ring.
That ought to be enough. I'm off.
Parang ang may sumpa tong si Ulrich. So, parang yung pagkamatay ng yung kanyang kapatid sinisisi sa kanya. Nagkaroon siya ng parang pity sa sarili siguro. So, isusolve na natin tong mystery na to. Punta tayo dun sa lugar na kung saan nalunod yung kapatid niya. Ganun pala yung storya. At paano ba to? Dito na lang, baba. Sisisir, may kalaban guys. Okay, ready. Napugot ka. Meron pa doon dalawa sa malayo. Okay, labanan.
Come on.
Meron pang isa. So, pupunta tayo sa ilalim ng dagat. Sisisid tayo.
Must be the place.
Dito siya. Kailangan lang natin anuhin yung may hanapin yung kapatid niya nalunod dito. May kalaban pa. Sige lang, lapit ka. Gamitan kita ng crossbow. Meron pang isa. Sige. Huwag kang pasmado. Ang tinamaan din. Sana siya. Gamitin natin yung nature senses natin. Dito lang yun eh. Sa ilalim. Sa ilalim to siguro. Parang wala akong makita. Ayun. Return to Ulrich. Balik tayo sa kanya. Okay, Ulrich. At sabihin natin, i-report natin kung ano yung napagkalaman natin dito. Okay.
Can't help wondering what that accomplished, if anything. Time to see Ulrich.
Kaya naman mga kalaban guys. Hiwa siya oh. Naging dalawa. Ang talim ng espada na binigay sa atin ni malakas siya. Isang hiwaan lang. Pero kailangan natin mag-regenerate. Ito ba yung daan? Ay hindi. Walang daan nandito. Paakit to eh. Dito daw yung daan sa main road. Dito na tayo dadaan. Guys, sana nag-enjoy kayo sa larong ito. At ako rin naman. Gusto ko laruin tong game na to. Mahilig ako sa mga ganitong klaseng laro, mga RPG. Anong nangyari sa kanya?
I never knew a man as brave. Adventure seeker.
Why'd you do it?
Last night was...
What is this?
Ulrich. The voice has commanded him to poke out his eye.
What? Why'd you do it?
Such was the will of the gods. A sacrifice for Aki.
What did the gods want? Exactly. Do you remember? What did they tell you?
They were angry. A voice said, "You vile wretch. You didn't help Aki, and now you failed to sail out to beg his forgiveness. poke out your eye, suffer, and regret the evil you've wrought.
When did the gods speak to you? Right after I left?
Shortly after. Sleep came over me, so I lay down. 'Twas then they revealed their will to me.
You always asleep when they speak to you?
Always.
What do you see then? Do they try to summon you anywhere specific?
My old home. They command me to light torches, then speak from the shadows.
The gods speak from the shadows, you said. Is that why you don't allow any lights in here?
In my dreams. At times I see their form, when the torches burn bright.
To see the gods is a great honor. Maybe with more light in your house, you'd see them when you're awake as well.
Lesser men are unworthy. They cannot gaze upon their faces.
The gods always demand you offer them your suffering?
Only that pleases them, so they ask for more and more.
I returned the sword, but nothing's changed. It's not his brother's ghost that haunts him, tortures him.
What's wrong with him?
Can we talk somewhere in private?
The guest room. Come. Well, know what it is?
It's a haim, a post-conjunction creature, very rare and very dangerous. It latches on to men who commit vile deeds. It feeds on their pain for years, fueling their guilty conscience. In the end, haims force their victims to mutilate themselves.
Sounds unpleasant. Any way to defeat it?
Two methods that work. In theory. Witcher's bestiaries say you have to spend a night in the haim's lair with the affected individual.
The haunted house, you mean? It's hardly cozy, but I wager you've slept in worse conditions.
It's not about sleeping. You've got to draw the haim out. It has to emerge from the shadows, show itself. Can't hurt it otherwise.
And it's sure to give as good as it gets.
You've seen Udalric. It won't be an easy fight.
What's this other way?
They say a haim can be tricked. You have to pretend to do something horrible. Then it'll move on to you as its new victim. When it realizes it's been tricked, it'll be forced to leave.
Great. Let's try it.
Don't know anyone who's pulled it off.
Maybe no one's thought up a trick that was good enough. I know you're doubtful, but we should at least try to find a way to trick the haim.
Might not be as simple as it seems. Besides, neither method's perfect.
What do you mean?
The haim's a demon, and demons are notoriously hard to fool. Plus, the trickster can't know it's a trick.
What?
The haim attacks those who have a guilty conscience, truly believe they committed a foul deed. The haim strengthens their regret and feeds on it. Meaning, if the new host doesn't feel true sorrow, the haim will sense that.
Yes. So, for this to work, if either of us has an idea, we can't tell the other one about it.
Exactly.
And what about the other method?
Udalric might not survive an entire night in the haim's lair.
You think the haim... Would it try to kill Udalric?
No, that would mean losing its host. But Udalric could just expire. He's weak, and the house will summon painful memories. Whereas to the haim, that'll be an opportunity. The more pain the haim causes Udalric, the stronger it'll grow.
And the more dangerous it will be to you. Both methods seem risky, but I still think we should try the trick.
Don't know that I'm convinced.
Just please don't tell me you have to consult Yennefer on such things as well. If we fail to think of anything, we can always try the Witcher's way.
Trying the trick can't hurt.
Good decision.
Haunted house, the haim's lair. Only place where anything like this could work.
After you, then.
Meet you there. Got something to tend to on the way.
Fine. See you.
Ayun pala. Meron palang isang maligno na nagpo-possess dito kay Ulrich. So kailangan natin i-solve na naman tong mystery na to. Kapagplano tayo dito kasama si Ceres na palabasin natin sa katawan niya yung halimaw na yon. Talino din to si Ceres, ano? Kasi kung si Geralt lang gagamitan niya ng dahas yun, physical. So okay, sinunod natin yung suggestion ni Ceres. May plano siya, kailangan lang natin siya pagkatiwalaan. So imimit natin siya dito. Papunta naman siya dito, ba't di pa ako sumabayan? Pwede naman pala.
Let's look around.
So punta daw tayo dito sa bahay at hanap tayo ng paraan. Ito, questo. Examine.
Solid craftsmanship. Fitter must have been from the continent.
Tapos saan pa? Oh, Siri.
Siri. No, it's impossible. Damn it. Looking to discourage me? Good. Means you're scared.
Isang illusion lang pala yon, mga guys. Ito.
Shattered. Ulrich must have been scared of seeing the creature just behind him.
Isa pa kaya yung mga clues dito. Labas tayo. Hanapin natin dito sa kabilang kwarto. Ayun.
An old cradle. Must have belonged to Ulrich or Aki.
Geralt, come! Think I've got an idea!
Saan na siya? Sa labas.
Come up with anything?
Yes, I have a plan. One that just might work.
Can I get any details?
You've got to wait for me here. I won't be long.
Anything else?
Said yourself, you can't know the details. So no, nothing else. You simply gotta trust me.
Hope you know what you're doing.
So do I. So, can we start?
I'm ready.
All right, I'll be back soon. In the meantime, get a fire going in the oven.
Over there! She's running to the old house! Grab her!
Take him. You must put him in the oven. Trust me.
Take care not to hurt the child. Give me the babe.
In the oven. Throw him in the oven.
key.
The Witcher committed no crime. You'll find neither despair nor guilt here. Only shock and relief. You've been tricked. You must go.
It's over.
Over?
We tricked the Heim. It thought I'd killed your child, abandoned you to haunt me, feed on my conscience.
But when it saw the babe was whole, unharmed, it had to go. You're free, Jarl.
Free?
The Heim's gone, so are the voices that tortured you. Let's get out of here.
What's happening? My head's spinning. I'm spinning in a maelstrom.
Geralt, you said it was over.
That's just fatigue. In time, his mind will return to normal.
What? What will I do now?
You'll be fine. Key is to not give in to self-pity.
I feel as if someone's torn something from me.
That's normal. The Heim was a parasite. Bonds between parasites and hosts can be strong. That's why you feel empty now. Give it a few days, weeks, you'll be fine.
Thank you. I think. Farewell.
I'll go with him. He seems confused.
Good idea. Then what? What are your plans?
I'll stay a few days, make sure he's healthy. And you? Gonna stay on Speaker Rog?
Don't know yet. Gotta gather my thoughts.
I'm sure Yennefer must be growing impatient.
What is it with you and Yennefer? Mentioned her several times already.
Nothing. I've just noticed that you're often of one mind.
Saying I'm henpecked.
Not that you're especially different. Seems to happen to all men. Take a rowdy Skelliger, a brave knight or a tough witcher. You all end up wrapped around some woman's finger. Though I will admit you're not all bad. You trusted me, a complete stranger nearly. Few would have had the courage.
Appreciate it if you didn't tell everybody in the Isles. They'll think I enjoy being dominated.
Farewell, Geralt.
See you, Ceres.
Alright guys, dito na tayo magtatapos muna sa episode na to. Medyo napahaba yung ating game. Pero okay lang yan, sulit naman. Nasolve na natin yung mga mystery dito. At saka nakakuha na tayo ng makakasama sa Kaer sa pagtatanggol kay Ciri. Okay? So next na episode, kita-kits ulit tayo dito lang sa Pavilion Gamer. Okay.